What's going on? We back, Goodfella Sports TV, with a boxing video hitting y'all upside the head. Mr. One Time for the one time we grind and salute. Y'all know what the business is, man. We gonna get into it. And Jarrett Hurd says that Charlo is worried about me. He's mentally done, and I don't know where you get that from. Maybe they had some private conversations, or they, so run. I know they had a run in at the Barclays Center, and they both took a picture and stuff. But he the one that's just been dictating that. He worried. I mean, I really ain't sensed nothing scary from Charlo, but it could be there. He's seen him in person. He can feel his energy. I can't feel his energy through the TV screen like that. But the Charlos don't seem to be, well, it's Jermell Charlo don't seem to be shaken by Jarrett Hurd. If anybody seems to be shaken, it's Jarrett Hurd, in my opinion. If you look at the proof's in the pudding. This is the same guy that won the strap versus Arizona Lara in Unified. And like I said, he top dog in junior middleweight division. He on my pound for pound list. I think he was number 7 on the pound for pound list I did last. And I do the end of a year pound for pound list. In the last week of the year, I do a award show. So we did it last year. So it's going to be lit. But y'all know what the business is. But, he the one that said after he beat Lara, like, what'd he say? Oh, it's a business now. Jermell Charlo got to understand I'm the A side now. He started acting like a businessman, Might as well give him a briefcase instead of them 2 belts he had on him. Or 3 if you include the IBO. Nobody count that. So he turned into a businessman. Then, they came out here saying that, he need to fight 2 right-handers. I say, ain't you a right-hander? Yeah, that was before the shoulder injury. He said, we need to fight 2 right-handers. That's what him and his coach was going around saying. And his coach was coming on here on doing interviews with Corey Lee, telling him that we need to push for Jermell Charlo to fight Arizona Lara. But at the same time, you beat Lara by a point. We understand that was a tough fight for Jarrett Hurd, but you didn't want to give Lara immediate rematch. Lara was ordered an immediate rematch. You finessed your way out of that rematch. Probably paid him to go away. Now he fighting Brian Carlos Castanos for the regular WA belt. I don't know when, but you finessed him You finessed him and got him out the way. I know Jermell Charlo should have fought Lara, but, things happen, His brother didn't want to allow them to happen because all their kids still play and go to school together. So he said he wasn't ready for that to happen yet. So people, keep asking me why that fight didn't happen. That's why that fight didn't happen. Jermell didn't want 2 of his close boys that he always should train together fighting. He said he wasn't ready for that to happen yet. So, end of the day, they respect his wishes. But, at the end of the day, like I say, Jarrett Hurd is the one that came up with all the excuses. I've never heard in the history of boxing, where a right-handed fighter said he need to fight 2 right-handed fighters to get ready for a right-handed fighter. I've never heard that before. And maybe, some people are casual and they don't understand how ignorant that statement was or how stupid that it sounds. But it was a very ignorant statement, in my opinion. That's a statement that I wouldn't even tell my worst enemy to say that statement. How are you a right-handed fighter and you need to get ready for a right-handed fighter? I understand he fought 3 southpaws, but right-handed fighters, you see them all day. You seen them your whole career. You're a right-handed fighter. I can see if you was a southpaw and you fought, you need to get ready for a right-hander, But like I say, man, people going to forget all those sound bites. When you the guy, when you the villain, which the Charlos are the villain, they've been the villain. First they was born and people didn't want to see them fight. Then they started both getting knockouts and people got exposed to Jermell. He got knockouts and Julian J. Rock started running his mouth off to about Charlo, about Jermell, saying that he was on steroids. He was scared of him to lead up in the fight. They got in the ring. Jermell Charlo was going to move up because he couldn't make weight no more. He forced himself to move up and knocked out Julian J. Rock, and he started talking shit. He didn't say nothing to the build up to the fight. J. Rock did all the talking, got knocked out, and he tried to say I'm sorry to Jermell. And Jermell said hell no. After all that issue talk, ain't no second chances. Get up out my face, before you get whooped again. And the crowd didn't like it. And then Charlo was the villain. Even though Jermell Charlo is a more vocal, more scary guy, the more demonstrative guy in demeanor, Jermell Charlo really made the Charlos into villains. You know what I'm saying? And ever since that night with J-Rock, people just didn't like neither one. They don't know which one is which most of the time, but they just didn't like neither one. So Jarrett Hurd can play off that. Jarrett Hurd can say the most idiotic thing like, I need to fight 2 right-handed fighters, and people ain't gonna bat an eye because they don't like the Charlos. Charlos just on that the unlikable list. Errol Spencer's on that list. A lot of fighters from Texas on that list. A lot of people are jealous of them boys from Texas, man, because they built different. You know, they on steroids like this and that. You know, they built different. Everybody know in the South, going back to Boobie Miles, you know, everybody, you know, blacks was built different. All of us basically came from the South. It's a different breed down there, different type of strong cats, man, especially down in Bama, Texas, Florida, different type of cats, man, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, Jarrett Hurd was the one that was trying to fight Kell Brooks so bad, and that fight didn't happen. All of a sudden, his shoulder was injured. So I think he the one that's mentally distraught, and mentally weak, and mentally done. You know, because he ain't fighting no feather-fisted guy. He fights somebody that can punch. Every fight he been in, he been getting outboxed. If anybody know anything about Jermell Charlo before he got with Derrick James, he can box. You know, I'm not saying that Jarrett Hurd can't win the fight, but I'm just tired. I'm tired of boxers selling dreams, man. He said, I'm going to get in the ring and challenge Jermell Charlo after he fight Tony Harrison. That's a tough fight because Tony Harrison beat the shit out of Jarrett Hurd every round. And Jarrett Hurd just wore him down. You know? You know, but no, I don't want to see you get in the ring and you talking about, well, I'm going to take a homecoming fight after this. Like, bro, you about to take a tune-up and then you going to challenge this guy and y'all ain't going to fight until the summertime. Ain't nobody got time for that, man. If you going to fight this guy next, then get in the ring. If you ain't going to fight him, don't talk about it. He keep bringing him up. You know what I'm saying? He keep bringing him up. He keep talking about him. You know, he obsessed with him. He know Judgment Day coming. You know, if he beat him, he beat him. But I think if anybody shook, it's him. You know, it's him being shook. Because the size advantage, it ain't big. If he got a strength advantage. Jermell Charlo is freaky strong. You know what I'm saying? Freaky strong, just as Jarrett Hurd is, and freaky fast, excuse me, like some Jimmy John subs. You know, at the end of the day, he the one that keep talking about it and talking about, oh yeah, we got a date in the summertime. Man, I'm tired of hearing that shit. Oh, we gonna fight in 2020. We gonna fight later in 2020. If y'all niggas ain't gonna fight next, man, shut up, man. Just shut up and y'all do y'all thing. You know, I don't even care no more, man. I'm tired of this. You know, PBC keep feeding us this, and boxing in general keep feeding us third and fourth rate fights. We ain't even getting second rate fights. We getting third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, seventh rate fights. And then we got to act grateful when we get a second rate fight. And then we get a first rate fight, ranked fight, you know, rated fight. And then we got to go pay-per-view. You know, and then people want to get mad while people want to stream pay-per-views. And nobody got $70 to be paying for an uncertain fight. You know, if y'all fought the best, you know, and figured it out, man, y'all be more popular. But, you know, it is what it is, man. Jarrett Hurd gonna do what Jarrett Hurd do, man. He gonna take his time, like I say, man, he the one that's worried, you know. So, you know, he the one that's pointing the finger, man. Worry about your fight coming up. You know, worry about what you got going on with Jason Wilborn and the next guy you gonna fight. You know, you worry about your shoulder getting healthy. And when you ready to fight Jermell Charlo and them contracts are signed and we gonna get a fight date, you can talk all the trash you want to. But until you ready, because it's on you, shut the fuck up. You know, I say that with so much respect, you know, but with so much anger behind it. Shut the fuck up until y'all into the contract sign. Stop selling us dreams, because if that fight don't happen in the summer, it don't happen next year, that blood gonna fall on your hands. So just shut the hell up, man. Shut the hell up. Please. I'm tired of these boxers running their mouth and they ain't running their hands. Run your hands. You know what I'm saying? Get in there with Charlo next. If you ain't gonna get one with Charlo next, I don't care about what your next move, unless it's Jaime Maguire. But y'all know what the business is. Goodfellas Sports TV. Definitely appreciate everybody for rolling through. Mr. One Time for the one time. CJ Goodfella, Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget, we got the Facebook group. We on Facebook. We on Twitter. Also, can hit me in the DM on those, or Facebook or Twitter, or add me on Twitter. Questions, video requests, inquiries. You can email me as well, business inquiries. You got a question or whatever the business may be. Also, want to make a donation to the channel. Salute. Happy Thanksgiving to all the brothers and sisters out there, man. Turkey Day, Friends Day, whatever you want to call it. Don't drink and drive. Everybody be safe. Everybody be blessed. We're going to do some videos. Tomorrow's going to be a regular video day, as regular as possible. I'm going to try to keep it on point and on cue. And y'all already know where to get the most active, real boxing talk. You know, this is the real boxing talk right here. You know, none of that other fabricated ish. But y'all know what it is. One time for the one time we go.